Don Luke Electronics. The Alpha Geek, geeking out. If you go to bed at night without learning something new that day, your day is not complete. Luke Paquin, 1973. Project number 29, DFRobot, RHT and Mk13. Humidity and temperature sensor, RHT03. The RHT03, also known by DHT22, is a low-cost humidity and temperature sensor with a single-wire digital interface. The sensor is calibrated and doesn't require extra components, so you can get right to measuring relative humidity and temperature. MQ series gas sensor. The description of each MQ series gas sensor and its uses that follows will be helpful to anybody who wants to understand the foundations of gas sensing technology. The MQ series gas sensor is a revolutionary technology designed for the detection of combustible gases, such as those used in industry and manufacturing. MQ sensor working principle involves detecting changes in electrical conductivity when specific gases come into contact with a sensor's sensing element. This variety of semiconductor gas sensors makes it possible to measure concentrations of gases such as alcohol, methane, propane, butane, and carbon monoxide. Polo carrier for MQ gas sensors. This carrier board is designed to work with any of the MQ series gas sensors, simplifying the interface from 6 to 3 pins ground, power, and analog voltage output plus 3 to 5 volt. This board has 2 mounting holes and provides convenient pads for mounting the gas sensor's required sensitivity setting resistor.
Now the project here, the sensor gas here and motion here, the programming here, the sensor here and here too, switch here for this, and tools and this here. This Bluetooth sensor here, light here, temperature, humidity here, and sol here. The firefly expressive here, battery here, date and time here, the Murray here, switch here, LEDs here, display here, and temperature, humidity here, this sensor here, and motion here, so sensor here. The version and tools here, Raspberry here, the EEPROM here, wire here, scan here, the date and time here, card here, display here, and temperature, humidity here, and date and time, cards here, display here, LEDs here and here, the temperature, humidity here, ambient light here, and salt moisture here, and scan here. And now temperature, humidity here, gas here, adjustment here, carbon and the fundamental this, carbon here, and alcohol here, and sensor here. Switch here, this the here, from here, version here, and now date and time, temperature, humidity, sensor gas here, the sensor for motion here, result here, and now gas and humidity here, lights, the sol here, 1 second here, and switch here, so the date here or this here, this or this, the display here. Switch here, and 1 second here. And we like here and see here. Scan for this, and here. Display before here, display here, date and time, and this and here, or this temperature, humidity, and sensor here, and the motion here. From here, and this gas sensor here, raw, and this here, and the calculation here, and this, and now 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, the motion, good or bad. This sensor humidity here and here, date and time, and here, good, and date and time. The sensor here is good or bad. The card here and right here, and a pen here for here. Temperature, humidity, sensor here, salt, moisture here, and setup here. From here, wire here, scan here, the setup, motion here, date and time, card setup here, temperature, humidity here, sensor here, the display here, and clean, LEDs and LEDs here, switch here, version this, and that's it. This sensor here, control here for temperature here and battery here. This sensor here for sol here and battery here. This lights here and sensor here. Firefly expressive here. The battery here for this, and switch here, date and time, the display here, the memory here, and LEDs here, switch here, this here, sensor for motion here, this temperature, humidity here, sensor here, for sensor for, and that's it for the sensor here. So perfect. Now the switch here. And now the date and time here, temperature, humidity here, the sensor here and here, and that's it. And switch here, and 1, 2 seconds here, temperature, humidity here, the sensor here, and back here, switch the here, 5 seconds, and another 1 and 1. So perfect. And here, switch here. So here here, and good. This version and this, and now the sensor here, this EEPROM here, the unit here, version here, date and time, temperature, humidity here, lux, moisture here, temperature, humidity here, the gas sensor here, and from here the motion here, and here the date here, and I think this and this and this, the date and the time here, and temperature, humidity, and here, and perfect for experiment here. Bye bye.
Don Luke Electronics. https://www.jlpconsultants.com/luc. JLP Consultants. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram.